Come near, my darling, in the silence of this hour. Listen to me as if I were standing right next to you, not lecturing, but with a hand on your shoulder and a passionate voice. Sometimes in life, everything silently moves about inside of you, and nothing is the same. Didn't you sense it a little tremulous? Yes. That started out as a whisper, before turning into a firm determination. I witnessed that moment. I watched as you held your breath and then released it. I saw the invisible chain around your breast come away. Angels leaned close. Your affirmative response was recorded by heaven. It was a thunderclap in the celestial courts, a decision that shifted mountains. Never assume that your private altercation went unnoticed. I saw the evenings you thought no one else did. I heard the prayers you could hardly utter. I carried the tense jaw, the clenched fists, the restless hours with you. A legal claim against your future was rejected. When you decided to forgive, even for the 1,000th time, I aligned favor with your path. When you dared to trust, you altered the course of events. When you proclaim the truth out to your own heart, performance is not the point here. This has to do with reaction. I welcome return, but I don't reward perfection. I don't want perfect faith. I'm happy when you get up and say, I'll try again. The bravery to be honest with yourself and with me, to identify your needs, to express your fear, to put down what you can't solve, is what creates the type of breakthrough that changes the course of events. Be aware that not every shift will be celebrated. Some include the gradual turning of roots in the dark, which results in a whole tree standing where there was just a sapling in the morning. Some are surgical, including a delicate but essential incision to provide space for new growth. Summer is silent as a door opening in the middle of the night. If you weren't paying attention, you may fall asleep. This is a turning point, however. I tell you now, a realignment, an act of kindness that creates room for a harmony. Yes, there will be difficulties in the future, because change threatens a pattern he has relied on. The adversary will rekindle old storms. Fear knocking on the window, worrying pressing like a heavy garment, or a momentary tightening of funds should not come as a surprise. Pressure is typically the declaration that something about you is being honed for a purpose. It does not always indicate failure. These threats pale in comparison to what I have in store for you. I have placed cautious angels around your border, so they are like sparks in a forest that won't turn into a wildfire. Yes, you will be put to the test, but it will be a test that builds strength rather than destroys. Hear me out. Your breakthrough is the result of steady hands and a miracle. I showed you how to get up early and fuel the fire, but I also broke up the night to make way for daylight. I move in the visible, the doors that are opened, the unexpected help that comes through, the new friendships, and in the invisible, the nerve that has been healed. the bitterness that has been given up, the pride that has been softened. Both are important. Both are included into your new season's architecture. My child, walk boldly in faith and love. With your super Thanksgiving $5, let the truth of my word reach those who long for the light. Join me in this divine mission to heal and uplift. Click on the Super Thanksgiving button and be enveloped in my grace. Now, and listen to this message further. Now accept these phrases as proclamations to cling to your bones and lips. Say them with a sense of truth that transforms your life, not magic. Your nights are becoming more peaceful because of me. Where fear stood watch, my tranquility would stand watch. Sleep will come back to you as a gift, rather than a way out. Clarity will settle on your thoughts like dew, making decision-making easier. The person who stated you were behind will stop talking. You will walk in time with my cadence, which is steady and hurried and full of knowledge. The providential hand that opens the appropriate door at the right moment will find you. Favor not just the acclaim of many. Anticipate assistance that is tailored to your needs. Individuals who recognize the burden you have borne. Opportunities that do not require you to compromise, and support that is delivered with dignity. You will know which opportunities are meant for you and won't pursue them all. The dynamics of relationships will change on their own. Some may go, but their departure will be a favor rather than a loss. There will be others who will bring calm. You will now discover generosity and constancy. Where you have previously seen manipulation and taking, only a select handful will know you completely, and that sight will make up for 1,000 lonely evenings. Your calling will become more acute. Without raising your voice, your actions will have more impact, greater effect with fewer words, because presence comes before power. Rooms will seem more alive when you walk in, not because of show. I have taught you to carry presence more than you have ever carried performance, and you will cure others just by being where you are. Recuperation will start in unexpected ways. The stolen item will reappear in unforeseen ways. Your buried dreams will resurface, like kids running home. There will be laughing that resides in your breast and won't be taken away again. Joy that is anchored rather than fragile. You will be both softer and stronger at the same time. Strength will manifest as tenderness. Do you have that feeling already? The mood is shifting to assist with the job I am performing. In you, angels have been sent forth. They are trusted forces that act with power. They are not a metaphor. The favor I bring is flanked by them. When there is a stray snare, they murmur warning and protect your slumber. Don't be afraid of them. Don't think of them as faraway soldiers. They're close at my direction. They fly across dry grass like flames. They pick up pace as you pray and express your faith. Open your hands now. Anything that prevents you from receiving should be released as an act of faith rather than a loss. Let go of your grudge. Let go of the need to be noticed by everyone. Let go of the desperate proof to bring what must come. I must loosen the tight grip on what must depart. I'll let you relax throughout the release. I'll make space for you in the letting go. Hear me out if you're struggling with financial anxiety. I can see your life's ledger. I understand necessity and debt. I haven't overlooked provision. I'm not going to penalize your bravery. I refer to providing for you in both overt and covert ways, such as a buddy reaching out, an email that transforms a week, or an idea that generates revenue. I'll teach you prudent stewardship, which is careful tending rather than scarcity. Do both with a heart that recognizes where real supply comes from. Budget like someone who trusts, and trust like someone who budgets. Come relax. If your face is lined with wrinkles from worrying, warfare is rest, not leisure. You fight more effectively throughout the day. When you sleep in my tranquility, your life will no longer revolve around stress. You will establish routines that secure your margin, limits that safeguard your vocations, advice you keep close at hand, like a lamp and a Sabbath that is not legalism but living. These are instruments of grace, not penalties. Step, I say, if fear keeps you tiny, you are not the only one who steps. Even while the first steps, a phone call, a brief email, or a conversation may seem little, they are still steps. As you comply, all increase your capability. The fidelity of the following steps should be used to gauge your calling, rather than the magnitude of the first. Action increases courage, doing builds trust. I am the custodian of your tale. Therefore keep that in mind. If you are afraid of success because of what it could reveal or require, success is a platform for stewardship rather than a measure of your deservingness. With the growth I will grant you knowledge. I will instill in you a noble, not groveling humility. Let love, not appearance, guide your motivations. Instead of becoming a burden that crushes others, let influence be conveyed gently, like warmth, because wonderful goods tend to end up in the wrong hands. You will need to exercise caution. Falsehoods like you've got it because you're special, or you can do whatever you want, now will be said by certain voices, but none of them are from me. My favor does not inflate, rather it humbles. Anchor yourself in reality. As praise surges, look back at me as the applause starts. Give credit as soon as possible. Bless those who work beside you in the shadows. Have a group of smart people who preach love and truth to guard your heart. Hear me out. You will encounter miracles in everyday settings. Not all miracles will make the news. Some will be subtle changes, like paying a payment that has gone missing, resolving a complicated relationship, or receiving a health report that differs from what you were expecting. Some will be dramatic, such as doors that you believe to be sealed, opening wide. People will feel reassured when you share these facts with them. Your testimony will be a light, not a piece of vanity. Not to get praise, but to pave the way for others. Share it. There will be opportunities that call for preparedness. Get your hands and your heart ready. Continue to learn, continue to care for your art. Continue to worship, to be able to steward the big things. Eventually do the little things diligently today. How long your success lasts depend on how prepared your character is. Friendship value the few faithful friends. A buddy is not always a friendly face. Seek for people who are peaceful. Provide constructive criticism and contribute without keeping score. Keep these friendships safe since they are not common. Be fast to restore trust and quick to forgive. Select friends who share your fear of the Lord, who uplift your soul rather than try to sap it. Create a community that serves as a reminder of your identity. Being honest will help you advance in life and in your relationships. Talk clearly, be nice, and say what you mean. Admit your mistakes, big problems don't fester when little things are swiftly confessed. Be careful what you say, instead of allowing those who have wronged you to live rent-free in your thoughts. Bless them. Your calm is the presence of my government. In the midst of strife, not its absence. I will safeguard your heart, but I will also increase your influence. Without presence, influence becomes lonely. Grow both, learn both. Allow your strength to be kind. Holding authority softly promotes healing. Influence corrupts when it is proudly held. Opt for the gentle path. I provide you power that strengthens rather than weakens. I now want to talk about some of the useful things you should get today. Phrases that serve as the framework for entering this season. First, make the following statement out loud. I will rest in God's provision. Sayings like, I will steward every increase with humility. I will love without bargaining. I will guard my heart with wise boundaries. And I will forgive quickly and not just platitudes. They are promises that influence behavior. If you want peace right now, type I receive peace. If you are willing to let go of what has held you back, type I choose to let go. Permit the breath that comes after those words to really enter my existence. Like water over a fire, let it settle. This is a stance, not a performance. As grace moves in your days and trust meets supply, there are concrete actions I want you to do. Be consistent and start small. Create a straightforward weekly schedule that incorporates work, prayer, relaxation, and margin. Gratitude rewires the heart toward plenty. So every night, write down 3 things for which you are thankful. You need to find someone who will hold you to the truth. Not perfection, but the road. Donate to someone who's unable to pay you back. Fear likes to hoard. Therefore, generosity helps it to release its grip. Don't feel guilty about your lazy days. Long-term adherence to little things is what growth is. Avoid being agitated by other people's speed. I don't use someone else's calendar to book you. Walk as quickly as I can breathe. Sometimes the old voice will come back. You are going to lose it all. You don't deserve this. Those are not my voices. They resemble the courthouse of the adversary. Give them this information in response. You are loved. You have been selected. Your past did not disqualify you. Rather, it prepared you. Your soul was schooled, and your faults were covered by my grace. The future will not be dictated by the past. Obedience will. I'll give you the strength where you were lacking, the sweetness where there was bitterness, and the bravery where there was fear. One day you won't recall every hardship for its pain, but rather for its rewards. Others will be able to follow the scars as maps. You have been healed, therefore, your words will carry healing. Angels are observing. They are in charge of delivering the favors I send. When you wake up with a fresh idea, when you suddenly feel at ease about taking a risk, or when possibilities seem like undeserved presents, realize that they come at a price. Give them thanks, identify them as allies. Heaven's joy makes me happy. Your affirmation invites the faithful to action, much as a trumpet is in the courts. Continue to move, go on to the next little step. Follow the gentle instructions I gave you. These little acts of obedience create a life that can support a more significant anointing. Those who care to the all in little lamps are faithful. They won't be taken aback when the sun rises. You may be wondering why this hasn't happened before. There are seasons for wisdom. When the fruit is delicious, I harvest. Your roots were strengthened by waiting. You learned to listen from delay. You developed compassion as a result of pain. Carry the crop carefully now that the season is ripe. Don't waste the knowledge that hardship has given you to guide others out of comparable deserts. Use them as maps. Your testimony will serve as a hopeful roadway. My hands touch the hard-to-reach areas that medication cannot, as you prayed for healing. I transformed your humiliation into a staircase and illuminated the dark chambers of your memories. Behind the scenes, I've been mending what was ripped, lining up people and situations like precise tools to carry out your heart's covert whisper. This is the movement of heaven, not a sentimental one. This is the noticeable transformation when compassion manifests as a genuine improvement in your daily life, and grace turns into helpful assistance. Now pay attention. There will be times of year when the winds appear to increase and the sun to withdraw, but keep in mind that winds are opportunities to strengthen your hold on the truth, not signals of desertion. Don't let stress speak for you. When it knocks, give it a name, identify it by its little size. When a financial alarm goes off, react with preparation and prayer rather than fear. Say stress, You are not my governor. Budgeting should be done like armor, rather than as a confession of poverty. The bridge is supported by the little. Loyal things you do, like contacting one creditor, sending one email, or reducing one needless expense. I'll respect the care you provide. I infuse your decisions with knowledge and your efforts with provision. Let me explain. Fear is a bully dressed in borrowed clothing. Although it roars loudly, uncertainty gives it power. Answer with a whisper of truth. When fear screams, remember that the worst thing that has ever occurred to you does not define you. Remember that your identity is concealed inside me. By saying I am my Father's child, I will not be controlled by fear. You are calling my presence into your bloodstream. And those words are more than just affirmations. Faith follows voice, courage follows truth. Now, as for success, it will happen, however. Keep in mind that success is a tool to be guided, not a place to be hoarded. I'll give you margins, but I'll also make you larger. When opportunities arise, be in the company of individuals who can speak truth into your life without worrying about losing their favor. Make humility your go-to attitude. Let your impulse be to be generous. When influence is only focused on oneself, it may be harmful. When it is utilized to uplift others, it can be wonderful. Remember the one who called you. Take a step back, kneel, and resist the urge to trust your own press releases. When you give, and I'll keep you steady. Your love and support mean everything to us as we continue sharing God's message of hope, faith, and blessings. If this message has touched your heart, we humbly invite you to show your gratitude by giving at least $11. Super thanks are your choice each month. Whoever can give super thanks, please give as much as possible. And whoever cannot, please try to read this message completely. Your generosity helps us create more uplifting content that inspires souls and brings people closer to God. By clicking the Super Thanks button below, you're not just supporting our work, you're becoming a part of this divine mission to spread God's love to those who need it most. Thank you for your kindness. Stay blessed, stay joyful, and may God's grace always be with you. Not all miracles will be accompanied by sirens and lights. Many will be silent, a surprise check, an email that saves your life, a discussion that makes amends and lifts years of death from your soul. Yes, some will be dramatic, healings that the physicians will find amazing, doors opening that you had no right to anticipate. You should not be shocked when such things happen. They were set up the instant you decided to continue. Tell it how it is when you testify. I appeared in the regular course of things. Show people my genuineness and tenderness. Others will use your testimony as a highway. Not every opportunity will be for you. They will come like friends at a table. Before you say yes, say a prayer question. Does this fit the stewardship heart you gave me? When you ask, I will grant you wisdom. Just because an invitation seems successful doesn't mean you should accept it right away. Certain apertures are really diversions, masquerading as doors. The long game is preserved by wisdom. Say yes to those who allow you to work with integrity and love. Well, who suit the goal I have set in your bosom? How you should cherish friendship. Others will enter your life to settle, while others will enter to season you. Find out what makes a difference. Seek loyalty rather than closeness. A genuine friend has a price. They are not always practical, but they will be there when the lonely nights finish and the payments are due. Keep these unique souls safe. Let them talk at their correction. Let's celebrate them loudly. The people in your immediate vicinity will serve as a shield and a mirror. Allow them to reflect reality rather than flattery. Small but continuous acts of loyalty lead to progress in relationships and life. Talk clearly, be nice, and say what you mean. Make rapid repairs. Don't allow pride keep you silent after hurting someone. Instead, take the initiative to make amends. Being humble will enlarge your heart, and being consistent will increase your impact. Be sure to say I'm sorry quickly and sincerely. Be sure to say thank you often. These little actions serve as the foundation for long-term transformation. Here are some helpful tips for preparing for what lies ahead. Be on the lookout for flattery, masquerading as friendship, since there will be those who want to take advantage of your raise. Remain anchored. Keep your calendar safe to avoid making hasty judgments. Provide time for recuperation. Keep a journal of your accountability, including the names of individuals you can trust, advice you've gotten, and commitments you've made every month. Review them. Make sure your ideals and your budget line up. Establishing a modest emergency fund is a prudent stewardship tool, not a betrayal of faith. Teach stewardship to your kids or people in your vicinity, since legacy is knowledge that has been handed down, not simply money. I'll put you in touch with fresh mentors who can provide you seasoned wisdom based on their experiences in comparable situations. Take them, let their path serve as a map, and don't be envious, acquire knowledge fast. Allow humility to help you learn quickly, because teachability increases favor. I respect the teachable person. Sometimes memories may want to footnote your new tale with who you used to be, and old accusations will try to come back. Declare, I am not what I was at that point. Say it out loud, I am what God has made me. Let your bones make it real. Show me your history and bring it into the light. I'll erase the humiliation, but I won't erase the lessons. Instead of using the memories as a milestone, use it as a ministry. In the quiet you said, "Why me? Why did I experience this?" I respond, because you were getting ready. My methods differ from those of the world. Like silver, you were being purified in order to expose the beauty underneath. I removed the dross. Your scars are signet rings that open doors for the heartbroken, not liabilities. Do not hate the trimming days. Character was established during those same sessions. Now listen to my firm voice. Following blessing, there will come unexpected testing. It's organic to demonstrate his dominance. The adversary constantly attempts to fake happiness by creating a problem. Remain steadfast, recall what you have witnessed. Countries were transformed when Esther took a chance, and provision followed Abraham's obedience. This is a prophetic time for you. You are infectiously obedient. Others will discover courage when you stand. I'll give you more strength to bear the things. I trust in you. You'll discover different work and relaxation schedules. You'll discover that you can do more without becoming less of yourself. This is fruitfulness, not business, because the roots are deep. The fruit will be sweeter. Honor little victories, note them down. When the days get dreary, think about them. Faith is maintained by keeping a notebook of successes. Angels observe they have given you assignments. They are set to follow your movements, provide opportunities, and intercept adversaries. Identify them as allies. Remember that their wings are a part of the arrival. When you wake up with a fresh thought, or an uncommon calm about taking a daring action, express gratitude for them. Pause and give thanks when an unforeseen provision, an unscheduled check, an unexpected discount, or a repaired relationship arrives. This teaches your heart to see heavenly traces. In everyday things, I make this commitment very clear. Repair will often take unexpected shapes. A broken connection will be reestablished. In a different way, a profession will transform into a vocation. What you believe to be a diversion turns out to be a secret path to your fate. Don't let your fear stop me from being creative. I am a wild solution God. Sometimes doors shut because I'm opening a window you didn't see. Here are some cautions, not to scare you, but to get you ready. There will be those who attempt to persuade you that other people's approval is necessary for success. It's a trap. Don't exchange the benefits of our closeness for the money of praise from others. There will be scams that demand that you cheapen your soul in order to offer rapid fortune. Turn them away. Some may tell you, "Do this and you will be famous," but their real goal is to take advantage of you. Be wise. Opportunities for veterans. Request time to pray on important choices. Slow down when something seems hurried. The Holy Spirit provides protection via patience. Real everyday challenges like tax troubles, health crises, and logistical catastrophes will also arise. These don't indicate a lack of spirituality. Living in a damaged world is what they do. Pray and take action as you approach them. Consult with advisors. Speak with professionals who are knowledgeable in their professions, such as physicians, accountants, and attorneys. Faith enhances responsible conduct. It does not take the place of knowledge. I respect the hands of talent, and I will work with the experts you employ. I now give you certain declarations that you must abide by. Make them whenever you are unsure, when your bank account is low, or when the night becomes long. Talk to them until your pulse changes. I proclaim that I will not run out of provision. I proclaim that my mind and heart shall be protected by my peace. I promise to be a humble and giving steward of every gift. I proclaim truth and grace shall be a part of my interactions. I proclaim every limit I cross is surrounded by angels. I proclaim every little act of loyalty lays the groundwork for bigger results. This is an anchor, not an incantation. Speak to them with a realistic but hopeful outlook. Faith acknowledges the issue and brings a broader reality into the middle of it, rather than ignoring it. You will stumble on certain days. Instead of seeing this as a sign of failure, view it as an opportunity. Fall forward into my arms. As you fall, make a fast confession. Accept the adjustment and continue on your way, learning to get up quicker each time is more important for growth than never stumbling. Allow each correction to mold you rather than bring you down. You are forgiven if you bear a lot of guilt. Take it. Don't live as if you have already paid for anything. Step into the freedom that selfless love bought. Remember the empty tomb and the crucifixion. When you respond to the voice of guilt, your Redeemer honors His word. He doesn't keep track, He refers to you as His beloved. I want you to do a few practical things in the next week, like forgiving someone without asking, even if they never ask. Don't give up something you intended to retain. Take a whole day off and keep it sacred. Write to one individual who has helped you and express your gratitude. Establish a modest yet effective savings strategy. Locate a reliable body and confide in them about one burden. Make a plan, write a paragraph, or send an email to get closer to a desire you've put on hold. These little actions will add up. Keep in mind that the biggest mountains are sometimes moved by the smallest obedience. Because the widow donated from a trusting heart, her mite was significant because it was sown. The mustard seed grew into a tree. Your little actions count. You should not hate them. Let me now discuss legacy. I do things to you that last beyond your lifetime. Your obedience will bear fruit for decades to come. Share what you've learned. Tell your kids about the ways that religion manifested itself in real life. Rest the model, set an example. Set an example of bravery. Your tale is portable, not private. By keeping the teachings close at hand, you maintain a path that others may follow. I will conclude by reminding you of this basic fact. I am not far away. I'm not let down, I'm overjoyed when you choose me. I dance. I gather your returns like trophies of compassion, not your mistakes like a ledger of failure. Visit me often, express your thanks. Your ambitions and your worrying in whispers. Keep your focus on the little things. They keep you prepared and modest. You could be tempted to gauge the magnitude of your breakthrough based on its volume. Don't you? Nay, gauge it by how peacefully your heart remains. At rest, how soon you forgive is a good indicator. How much more you laugh will be a good indicator. You can gauge it by how effortlessly you fall asleep. Those are the true indicators. Angels continue to march, I still talk. You will be surprised by the changes being made to your narrative. Don't close your hands, don't sway your feet. Don't stop saying thank you. Don't lose your heart. You may look forward to the days ahead with confidence, knowing that I have already prepared methods to straighten up the crooked areas. I go before you to protect what you leave behind. I follow you, I support you in all of your decisions. In every quiet moment I sit with you. Keep moving ahead, proceed to the next phase. You will discover that the path ahead is kinder than the memory of the one behind. If you follow the little voice that whispers, go. A city of rescuers will be built by your bravery. Your faith will grow into a bountiful field. Your life will serve as a healing pulpit. Go now, tell the truth. Love with sincerity, live with vulnerability. Build, gradually take frequent breaks. The greatest is ahead of you, not behind you. The glory that greeted you behind closed doors will start to emerge. I'm constantly with you, step ahead fearlessly, beloved. A fresh morning has arrived. The weight has been removed, and the shackles have fallen. Carry my love with you wherever you go. Breathe in serenity and walk in freedom. You are loved, you are chosen, and you are never alone, because I am constantly at your side. Please subscribe to support our channel and turn on bell notification.